exploring is not a game. And you don't look before you leap.
I'm okay, Boots.
Last weekend, I took my kid to go and see Dora and the Lost City of Gold. This is the Dora the Explorer live-action movie. And I wasn't expecting much. I wanted to bring my kid to a flick and hopefully we have a good time. She was a big fan of the Dora the Explorer animated show. She's kind of outgrown it. She's 7 now, so she doesn't really watch Dora anymore. But I thought, okay, well, this Dora movie might be fun because it might be a little bit of nostalgia even for her because we used to enjoy the show together. And to my surprise, the filmmakers, led by James Bobin, the director of the movie, who also is a co-creator of Flight of the Conchords and worked on the Muppet movies, they built something really quite remarkable here. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie.
There's no need to overreact.
It stars Isabella Moner as the lead, as our titular heroine. She's terrific in this. She is fully 100% committed to this character and the charm of her and the out-of-time kind of sensibility of her. She is the heart of this picture working for sure. But there are lots of great little clever touches, and you have to imagine that this was not an easy task, right? Because Dora in the animated shows, she's always a very young kid, and she plays with this little monkey named Boots, and they go on these adventures. It was kind of made for little kids, and this was a movie that I think had to cater to the little kids, but also cater to the kids that remember Dora and grew up with it a little bit, and also entertain the parents. And so not unlike what they did with the Muppets and the Lego movies, this had to cross a lot of demographics and please a lot of people, and I'm happy to say that it's done that. And a big part of it is absolutely Isabella Moner as Dora. She's wonderful. She's got an effervescence about her, a suitable effervescence, you know, a joy of life, and unwillingness to kind of forget the beauty in nature.
She's freaking awesome.
She's kind of taken out of the jungle and placed into the jungle of a high school in Los Angeles, and of course the kids don't understand her. They don't get her enthusiasm, just her optimism, the optimism seeping off of her. And there are lots of little funny bits in there that, you know, anybody that's ever lived through high school is going to have a good laugh about.
Excuse me, I'm kind of stuck.
She's got a cousin, Diego, who, when they were little kids, they got along perfectly, and he assimilated in the jungle, and he was super fun. But now as a teenager, he just doesn't want to be embarrassed, and Dora is embarrassing at every step.
You are way more energetic than I remember.
She encounters this high school queen who does everything right, but kind of annoys a lot of people because she's so perfect, and also this kind of nerdy kid that is just a little bit nervous for his life and gun-shy. And of course, the four of them get wrapped up in this adventure where they're trying to find Dora's parents and also the Lost City of Gold, the titular Lost City of Gold.
An ancient city made of gold. And your mother and I are gonna prove it.
And me.
The parents are played by Michael Pena and Eva Longoria, and they do a great job, particularly Michael Pena. If you've ever watched the Dora television shows,
Say, bark, bark.
there's this early sequence in the movie where it's a young Dora, played by a different actor, who looks directly at camera and says, "Can you say delicioso?"
Can you say delicioso?
And then Michael Pena is looking around going, what is my kid looking at? And I laughed my ass off at that.
She'll grow out of it.
There are also lots of other great little touches all the way through. I was really killing myself laughing.
Okay.
I was just impressed by I don't know, just this level of charm that permeated through this movie. I don't want to spoil it too much because I think that this is something that if you have any connection to Dora, you should definitely go and check out. You should go and check it out with some little kids that might be in your family. But let's just say Dora is ready, willing, and able to start a song about anything. And there's a song sequence in here where you just can't believe it's on film. And it's just done with such joy and silliness and humanity. And I was just really super impressed. But don't take my word for it. Here's what my kid thought about Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
My favorite part, I don't want to spoil it too much, but as my dad talked about already, one of my favorite parts was like when the dad was looking around, like when Dora says, "Can you say delicioso?" And then the dad just like, who are you talking to? I like that part. And when they go to the Lost City of Gold, I like how many rooms they have to figure out clues to get out of it. And there's traps and ways that you can get stuck so you can't go to the gold.
Was it as good as the TV show?
Yes.
Why was it as good as the TV show?
Well, it was better because it's longer and it's cooler and it looks more like humans. That's because they are humans.
Did the movie surprise you?
A little bit. I thought it was going to be more cartoony.
Who was your favorite in the movie?
Dora.
What would you give Dora and the Lost City of Gold?
10 out of 10.
A 10. Is it your favorite movie that you've seen in the theater so far?
Yes!
All right, well, you heard it from the expert there. She was going to be a tough audience, but she came away very entertained, as I did. I'm going to give Dora and the Lost City of Gold a surprising 9 out of 10. You should go and see this movie.